What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the Winning Bucket. I'm Onin, and that's Mongab. It's only us two for now because Aaron is a bit busy doing personal things, but he might jump in anytime soon, or if he couldn't jump in, he'll be in the shorts. So he'll be just giving you his thoughts on some things that we'll be talking about in this episode. So, Mon, you've been
hmm
watching Off Campus. How you feeling?
Yes, it's great so far. I'm midway through the series. Episode. I'm on episode 6 now, and uh, once I started, and it's just couldn't stop watching. It's the reason why it's trending now. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's really good so far.
it's a very, very
Really
good
good show.
series. I've just finished watching it like 3 days ago, and I'm putting clips on my IG. So it is what it is. It's fun. It's a
Yeah,
fun series.
I actually saw those clips, but I decided to swipe that
Yeah,
because
because they're
I don't want to
spoilers.
spoil it. Yeah, yeah.
Because
The
they are
reason why
spoilers.
I swiped it is
Yeah, and it's a fun series. So are you enjoying Garrett and Hannah so far?
yeah. Too much this hockey applications are not really making a lot of sense, but it's not really as important to the story, but it's good so far. Uh,
Yeah.
a
It
romantic comedy series.
yeah, it's a fun series that we've been watching, and it's been confirmed that there'll be part two because
Yes.
after their what they call this their press tour or their promotion that they're doing right now, they'll be going back in set and they'll be doing a season 2. And kabalo ba ka mo na it's based on books.
But I've been hearing, yeah, that's based on some book.
Yeah, so I think that they will do is first they're in this season they are focusing on Garrett and Hannah. In season 2, it's another couple that they'll focus on. So,
Oh,
yeah.
I just hope it's gonna be as fun.
Yeah. Who's your favorite so far?
Mm. What favorite? What
Favorite character?
interesting. Um, I'm not gonna go with Garrett and Hannah just because that's gonna be like too mainstream. I think I might have to go with somebody else, and that's Garrett's best friend Logan.
That's my
John
guy. That's
Logan.
the good.
John
That's my guy.
Logan,
That's
yeah.
my guy.
Because his best friend and likes to a little funny and the hockey. The
Yeah.
reason why they're best friends is because of hockey, and he's always been there to support him. And yeah, it's John Logan.
Yeah. I won't spoil stuff, but it's one of my favorites as well. And I have two. I have um Logan and De Laurentiis, or it's Dean.
The Laurentiis Dean, yeah,
Yeah,
Dean, yeah, I
Dean.
know.
And if for the women, my favorite is Ali. I like Ali.
Ali, J Lo,
Yeah, J Lo.
it's J Lo, yeah,
Crazy scene. Crazy scene. So yeah, let's go to our basketball topics because
yeah.
that's what they're here all about. So Mon, start off with your
Good
question.
question. Okay, so nothing, just a general question. I just came up with it like a couple of days ago, but if anything comes up, it's better. But no, nothing came up. But here it is. What have you loved about the playoffs so far? Not just conference finals, but the playoffs in general so far.
Oh, that's tough. Okay, I like the performances of players such as Cade, such as let's say Shea, Wemby, especially with the Spurs debut. I like their performances as they show that they're not only built for like the regular season, like they are stars that are built to win. And it is something that I enjoy watching, and it's one of the reasons why I wake up early to watch and see how these performers will perform. Because, like, for example, Mikal Bridges in the first round, he was bad as fuck. So,
Bounce back.
when second round came and now in the conference finals, he is playing good. So, I enjoy like their performance or like proving to everyone that they're not only a regular season performer, but they are also a playoff performer. So, and they want to prove everyone wrong. I am attacking on you, Jalen Duran, because you have not performed well. But it is what it is. So that's my favorite in this playoffs so far. How about you?
So what I loved about this playoff so far is you talked about it a little bit. So we know that players are gonna struggle throughout these playoffs. Whether how doesn't matter how good you are, that there has to be some struggle involved. But like you know how Shay here's what I love is having role players step up to the challenge and prove themselves. That's one. Two is in speaking of these struggles from star players like Shay and even Wemby, it's how they bounce back to it. Because you know Wemby struggled in game one against the Timberwolves series. Then game two, just took on the challenge and won for four of the rest five games. And except for that game, he got ejected. And that game they could have won if because that game was a close game, but they could have won it if things went their way. But they didn't. But it just shows how other people can step up. 'Cause against the Thunder, like, he's been okay, but not really to the standards. He's not performing up to his standards just because of how hard the Thunder series are guarding him, and just hoping he will be able to figure something out and bounce back in Game 4 tonight in Eastern time. Uh, but yeah, I just hope he gets his rhythm in the Spurs and against the Thunder series and bounce back. And about the role players, so this is where role players define themselves. The playoffs. If we realize who Jared McCain is, we found out who I know they're down 3-0. Who Sam Merrill is. Um, and next, Mikael Bridges got even better. I know how good he was in. He was the Suns playoffs. He's been
Yeah, he's
good.
been good.
Uh, even back on the Suns, he was part of the big reason why they reached the finals that year, 2021.
Yeah.
But now he's just reintroducing himself to the world that he is still that kind of player. And even better, he struggled in the Hawk series, but he's just gotten better ever since. And Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson. Even Josh Hart got on fire in game two against the Cavs. Um, but yeah, one key role player in that series who went on fire is Landry Shamet.
That's true. He was on fire, bro. He was good.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I love about this playoff so far. Just role players being able to step up if players are if the stars are struggling and the stars being able to bounce back after their struggles.
Yeah. So those are our favorites for the playoffs. And I think we also love the games because if our players
There.
couldn't perform, they could not able to deliver great games that we want to see in every single playoff game. And most of the times we got it and we're happy that we got to experience it and see it. So now let's talk
Yeah.
about the conference finals. Let's go first with the game that just happened today, which
Mm.
is game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. I honestly did not really watch this one because I woke up late. Philippine time, it's at 8. I woke up at 9:30, 9:45. So I did not really get to watch properly this game. So, Mon, what's your thoughts on game number 3?
I was hoping the Cavs were gonna bounce back, but they did not. So, I mean, um, they didn't even have a bad game. They were just overpowered by the New York Knicks. You know, um, Karl Anthony Towns is just uh Josh Hart and of course Jalen Brunson. I was thinking of some, but Landry Shamet
Yeah, I
and
think
Mikael Bridges were the key players in this game, as they're just overpowered. The Cavs could not match against them. and they just turned into some all-star type players. But yeah, again, that's what we love about this playoffs, being role players being able to step up their game. Because in the past, you remember Gabe Vincent and Caleb Martin showing
Yeah, they showed up in Miami.
just turning just turning up their games and turning into all stars. But now it's Landry Shamet, Mikael Bridges, and Carl Anthony Towns isn't and OG Anunoby, Josh Hart. Like Cavs have no answer for them. They are able to contain Jalen Brunson just in a way that he's not becoming this, no, he's not, he's still doing good, but not like a great. But it's just the others who have been able to step up. That's the reason why the Knicks are up 3-0. And especially but game one, Jalen Brunson just took over because they found a way to switch James Harden onto him.
Yeah, the crazy
And
comeback.
ever since that, and then not only that, the Cavs side, they were just letting that happen. Like
Yeah,
Dean Wade is guarding him, just switch James Harden, and Cavs were not doing anything about it. Not calling timeouts, not
they were shocked.
nothing.
They were complete shocked.
They were just letting it happen and just let Jalen Brunson take over, and they didn't even double him. Like why?
Yeah,
Kenny Atkinson said in the post game conference that I like to hold on to my timeouts, but you
you needed it.
you, had,
You
you
needed it.
needed it.
You needed it. You needed it.
But that's the reason like you gotta switch, have double team him and let somebody else make the plays. But that's yeah, but yeah, that was a blown game that they could have won. Um,
They just complete shocked.
yeah, it's just unfortunately the series is 3-0 now, and if only they won game one, the Cavs won game one, it could have been a different conversation now.
That's true.
But yeah, Knicks are just overpowered, and for the Cavs, um, the lights are still brighter than expected, as you know, Jared Allen mentioned a few years back.
He
He
played good.
mentioned that
He played good though.
he played good, but he played good enough though. But this
Yeah,
is
not good enough.
for everyone else though, not really as consistent. Evan Mobley is not as consistent. Donovan Mitchell is being okay though. Honestly, he's being okay, but it's just that they're not really winning. Game one, he had the 26 point, but then some reason in the fourth quarter they was just stopping. Because something I noticed is they were letting James Harden be the ball handler, which sometimes it's doesn't work out well. But even James Harden is just playing average, not bad though, just average. Um, the other players couldn't really are not as consistent. Max Strus had a good game. It was not really. He was playing good in the defensive end though,
Yeah.
but not really as.
Okay.
But shooting night is not as. The shooting is not as good. That's the reason. But not good enough. I'll say Max Strus, but average, as we would say. Sam Merrill, dude, if only he made that shot at the end of game one, rimmed
The
it,
fake
rimmed,
bang, the fake bang.
yeah, it rimmed out,
Yeah, it
and
rimmed out.
game two went 0 for 7.
Mm-mm.
Game three was he found something, but just didn't not good enough. The role players are just not good enough. Surprised to see Jalen Tyson have a little bring the energy off the bench, but not really having a good shooting. He just brings the energy because he had the end one over Mitchell Robinson, and that got Travis Kelsey standing up from courtside, who was with his fiance, as they would like to call it.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was there. I have not
Yeah,
watched
yeah,
game three. Yeah, I have not watched game three, but I saw like
but yeah,
those
they were
things.
there. Yeah, but they were there. That Travis Kelsey got That's Jalen Tyson was the one who brought the energy of the bench, but not it's not enough. The shooting struggles have just continued, and yeah, even Dean Wade couldn't. He's just there for defense and to guard Jalen Brunson, but no, it's not enough. Uh, I hope it changes. I hope it changes even not to get swept. Hope they just win one game at a time. You know what Jalen Brown said when they came? Oh, they almost came back from 3-0. Is don't let us get one. But yeah,
Nah, that won't
don't
happen.
let them get one.
That won't happen.
At least one game, yeah. At least
Ah,
one game lang. Para lang para lang go dili sweep.
yeah, but that's what I was saying. I think it will be like a gentleman sweep. So they
Yeah,
might give in game four. That was next week, the game five.
game five. I don't know. Don't let them get one, New York.
Nah, I don't
Just
see it,
that's what I
bro.
mean. So it is. Yeah, a lot of Cavs fans online are blaming it on Kenny Atkinson, but they got good looks in game two and game three though. They're having good looks. They just couldn't score. They just couldn't convert them most of the time. But it is what it is, and hope they get at least one game to make it a little more fun.
Yeah. I think one of the reasons why they could not perform in other games, especially game 2 and 3, was that they're still in complete shock because they were leading by 22 points with 7 minutes remaining and you gave up a 18-0 or like something
18-1, 18-1.
18-1 run, and it was almost all Jalen Brunson. So like you're in complete shock. Then you go to overtime, and Jalen Brunson just cooked you. So yes, it's tough for them because they're still in complete shock that they blew that game away. And that's what one Gab said. It's like a what if they have won that game? Like it could have changed everything in this series. But it is what it is. It's what happened, and the Knicks are on top. And I still cannot believe that we are in this era wherein we're able to see the Knicks in the finals so far. So far, because they still need to win one more game, and they might possibly do it. And yeah, we will see the Knicks in the finals. And one of the things that I've noticed, I think, especially during the Detroit series, was Donovan Mitchell's playmaking. Like we all know he's like a great scorer, and he is not really a great playmaker, and is one of the reasons why James Harden has the ball a lot. They traded for James Harden for Darius Garland for someone to help them in the playoffs, and James Harden is not really performing well in the playoffs. And they also got him to be the primary ball handler. And you know, he's been doing okay passes and stuff, but Mitchell has the ball mostly all the time because he needs to score. And it's one of the reasons why Cavs are currently struggling. Aside from their lack of toughness and defense, which is probably be one of the reasons why they're struggling in this series because of they're still in shock of game one. It's because like they could not pass the ball in the paint, and Knicks are always
Too many-
trying to like,
There's too many turnovers.
yeah, Knicks are always trying to like remove Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley outside of the paint. So you have Mikal Bridges cutting in the free throw line, OG and Josh Hart in the corners. Like
Anticipation. Yeah, that
yeah,
they know they can predict what the Cavs are trying to do.
yeah, like
You know, like
yeah,
especially if it involves Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen.
yeah. And as what like Mike Brown said, James Harden is their attack guy, is their target. So like James Harden is not really good on defense. He's always doing that swipe as his defense. Like he will try to swipe, he'll let you blow past, he'll try to swipe the ball at their back. That's his type of defense. So it's an easy attack for like Jalen Brunson or anyone with the ball who is guarding James Harden. So it's tough, especially Cleveland does not have a great or elite perimeter defender. So it's tough for Cleveland. We didn't expect them. I think me and Mongab have Knicks in 6. So
Yeah,
we did not expect them to like be this like
be this struggling. I
yeah,
mean,
be
not
this
bad,
struggling.
just struggling.
Yeah. So yeah, we might see this as a sweep, but we want this like possibly gentleman sweep so that it will be extended a bit because we don't want which we will probably have, but we don't want it to have like a one day a one game tapos no game tapos another no game
No,
because yeah, because the playoff the finals is almost near or is near, and we're going to have that schedule of one game, then no game, then one game again, or one game, no game, no game,
yeah,
one game.
it's
So
gonna
one day
be, it's
rest
gonna.
or 2 day rest. So
Uh,
you want to watch more basketball.
you wanna
So
watch? Yeah, this stage, this point of the season is just, even though there's less games now, games are more exciting though. How about that?
yeah,
Uh,
games are more exciting. And
but
speaking of
less.
yeah,
Yeah, go, go,
and
but go on.
speaking of exciting, shout out Jalen Brunson. Like he has been like we all know, like he's very very good, but he really balled out. Like he did not have a like really good game in game 3,
Game two
but
and three wasn't that good, but
yeah,
good enough for the team to win, and just everyone else who are stepping up, like Josh Hart and Landry Shamet
yeah, and Mikael
and
Bridges.
Mikael Bridges.
Yeah, and we might go back, possibly if the Knicks went to the finals, we might possibly have the one that I have said in 2021. If you're like OG viewer, Mikael Bridges
Oh,
Finals MVP.
yeah, we're going back to it.
Yeah, Mikael
We're going back
Bridges
to it.
2021 Finals MVP. That was my prediction in
Yeah,
2021 ata when it was Milwaukee
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
Suns.
yeah. 2021, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I said it here in the
yeah,
podcast na may Cal
that's, we're going back
Bridges.
to it. Mikael Bridges is going back to the
Finals
finals.
MVP. So, we might see it,
And
but
wait, he could possibly be the conference final. I know it's gonna be Jalen Brunson, but if they hold on and beat Cleveland one more time, he might actually be the. He could arguably be the conference finals MVP though.
or Josh Hart.
He's like their second, huh?
Or Josh Hart.
Or Josh Hart, or what? We know it's gonna be Brunson,
Yeah, it's all good Brunson, bro.
but Mikael Bridges could. If there's somebody else, if in consideration, it's gonna be Mikael Bridges.
Yeah. So, whatever happens, if you're watching this and then you're watching this and possibly next week the series is done. So, congratulations to the Knicks in advance. If ever this week they're able to finish it, and we're going to see the Knicks in the finals since 1999.
Saying that, dude. Imagine saying that in, because it wasn't that long ago when the Knicks were a bad team,
Yeah.
and just the turnaround is just crazy. Like,
Yeah, they had
to
a
think
lot of they're in the lottery for a long, long time. They had Frank Nilikina, they had Damian
they had
Dodson, they had
they
Kevin
had
Knox. RJ is okay.
the RJ is okay though.
RJ is
I
okay.
had Kinsa Patong Uban. They had Alonzo Trier,
Alonzo Trier, they had
uh,
Alfred Payton at that
They had
time.
Quentin Grimes. That
Yeah.
was actually not that.
Quentin
Is
Grimes,
that
yeah,
okay?
yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of some random Knicks
Yeah,
players in
elite
the
ball knowledge type.
okay.
Um
I know there's more.
Vince Dongas
Oh,
Kuzminskas. Yeah, that guy.
Jericho Sims.
Jericho
Uh,
Sims, yeah. Those
Kinsa
days.
Patong. Those yeah, it
Those
just
days.
shows how much.
Yeah, it
It
shows
just
how
shows how much.
yeah, it's
Oh, Emmanuel Mudiay was there
yeah,
too.
Emmanuel Mudiay like it
Um,
was like one of my favorite rookies when he was still a rookie in Denver.
Kuzminskas, yeah.
I
Yeah, he
really
was, but
I
then he
really had
got
hope
traded
for him.
to New York because they had Murray. Because
Yeah.
they traded, yeah, because they already had Jamal Murray.
Uh
Zapatoy.
there are a lot. There are a
Basta
lot.
na to. Maybe next week. Maybe
Uh,
next week maybe you'll remember.
yeah,
Because it just.
and we are
Oh, Ron Baker!
Ron
Remember him?
Baker. Sam
But yeah, these
Decker.
names are gone.
Did he play in New York? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Sam
He was
Decker?
in Houston.
No, yeah, Houston.
I
He
don't.
was the Houston, yeah.
He was in
But yeah,
Houston. I don't know.
there are
But yeah, maybe next time we'll be here.
recall.
We'll touch base on that,
Yeah,
and that time hopefully we remember which random Knicks players played for the Knicks before they reached the finals.
yeah.
And
We will possibly have that
Yeah,
segment soon, maybe
we'll
next
have
week.
more. Yeah, rename random Knicks players.
Yeah, that
We
might be a
could have
short.
like a short.
That
Well, yeah, I
might
was
be a
thinking
short.
we like, because I saw somebody on Nick and I saw somebody on TikTok who was just making random name a random Laker, and this guy was naming kinsa ba to? Was naming Marcelo Huertas.
That might be a what do you call this? A
Yeah, short.
Broad
Yeah,
Street boys. Yeah, might be Broad Street.
yeah. Maybe we could do that next week.
Yeah,
We could do that some other time.
yeah, we could do that
But
next
next
week.
week we should have a better memory of which random players play for the Knicks.
Yeah, because I think if either we might do that one with random teams in the finals, so we will see. Whoever reaches the finals, we will see.
And
So
then
yeah, this just shows how Leon Rose and James Donald, I think he's the owner of the Knicks.
Dolan, yeah, James
James
Dolan.
Dolan,
Yeah.
yeah, they turned around the Knicks in a good way, and I appreciate the Knicks because
They're
they,
bringing back the relevance. Sorry.
yeah, they're
Of
bring
the,
aside from bringing back the relevance, their way of rebuild is very different from like your normal rebuild because their rebuild is built by trades. You had
yeah.
Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Michael Bridges, Josh Hart, like they're all trades.
Jalen
And
Brunson. Of course, Jalen
Jalen Brunson,
Brunson. Shout out
Brunson,
to
Brunson was
huh?
signed or traded.
He was signed. Remember that season when he was Lucas backup and
Yeah,
Dallas Nico Harrison did not even what Jalen Brunson wanted was a $55 million contract extension when back in Dallas before he was a free agent. Yeah, I read this a couple times. But then when the Dallas Nico Harrison did not want him to give that. Did not want to give that to him. So when he became a free agent, he offered it again, $55 million. But then he was actually willing to give that this time. But then at that time, Knicks had a better offer. Like I think it's $104 million. We were saying he was overpaid. If Aaron was
yeah,
here,
yeah. That time it was
he was
overpaid.
overpaid at that time because we didn't know how good he was. He showed some
Glimpse.
times when clips.
Uh,
Sometimes he was good, and we showed where Jalen Brunson can be the guy because he was just Luca's backup. And if he stayed there, I don't think he would be this good, if you ask me. Uh,
yeah,
but he got to New York, and that's where he developed. And most people were saying he was overpaid, but that we realized he's this good.
yeah.
And just ever since he got to New York, I would argue even with Julius Randle, he was the number one option.
It was always the number one
And
option.
yeah, ever since even with Julius Randle,
Yeah, it was the number
but
one option.
also shout out to Julius Randle for being a big reason why this Knicks team has
Developed
how do you call this has developed
or improved.
and turned around because every time we think of how the Knicks became good, it started with Julius Randle. He was their all
Yeah,
star,
yeah.
and
Led them to a postseason appearance, if I could remember.
well, he led them to, even though they lost to Trae Young that first
Yeah,
they're in their first playoffs back and in this era he still brought life back to the Knicks fan base, and the Knicks have just been going good ever since. Because
facts.
look, look where they are now, and he's not in the team, but
He has been a
they
huge
have
part.
just been. He has been a huge part to this the Knicks turnaround. So shout out to him, even though he doesn't perform well when he in the playoff time when he was in the Knicks, he was still a huge part to the Knicks development, and they have been so good ever since.
Yeah, and he's also at the part of the trade to get Karl Anthony Towns. I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah, he was. Sure, that's the reason why he's in the Timberwolves now.
yeah,
It,
and yeah. Shout out to the Knicks. We're happy to see you. We're happy to see you. First run, possibly, hopefully, in the finals since 1999. And shout out Danhausen, because
who is he?
Danhausen is a not really a Knicks fan, but I don't know if he's really a Knicks fan, but he just uncursed them in the Atlanta Hawks series, and they have been on a run ever since. He's my favorite. No, he's also like technically also my favorite, but like he's their s- uh
Ah, yes,
promoter
okay.
in the WWE or something. Like he go
Right.
to all the sports
Uh,
places. So yeah, he's been fun to watch. He's been fun, especially with this one and with his feud with the Miz, who's from Cleveland. It's tough for the
uh,
Miz. It's tough for the Miz.
Miss Cleveland. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, even Cleveland had a turnaround to their. I know the Cleveland. I know the Cavs are about to lose in the conference finals, but even they had a huge turnaround in the franchise because ever since LeBron left, there was just
yeah,
nothing going on.
Donovan Mitchell
But
saved them, bro.
Donovan Mitchell is even this year before that, Darius Garland was there, but Donovan Mitchell was the one who brought them back to life. And yeah, Cavs franchise is back now, back in business now. They might get LeBron next year again for the last time. I don't know, but
Nah, I don't see it.
uh,
I don't see it.
hope only if they're only gonna give him a veteran minimum.
Yeah,
But
I
that's if
don't
he's
see it.
willing to do that.
I don't see it.
They're interested only if the veteran minimum, but he's LeBron. I know LeBron is not willing to take that.
Yeah, he won't.
But
And
yeah,
we will talk
huge
more
turnaround. Yeah,
about Cleveland maybe off season time because we need to recap everything that happened in Cleveland and what they should do next
yeah.
because
Next time.
based on their performance they ain't really good. What should they do more? So we'll be talking a lot of that one
Yeah,
in the off
they.
season because a lot of things could happen in the off season. So that's what we're talking the off season. So now let's go on to the Western Conference Finals. This series is like I would call it like a TV series because game 1, which is what we call like season 1, is like one of the best of all time. One of the greatest series seasons if you watch it in TV, one of the greatest games we've ever seen in the playoff history because like that game was crazy. That game was one of the
It
best.
was. It was
Yeah, from like the Wemby 3 to all the drama to everything to the
to
hype.
the. Yeah,
Yeah, it was good. Then game 2 came in. It was not that good, but it was delight. It was like good. When we go to game 3, we're like, nah, this was boring. It was a boring game. It's like it was a boring game. But shout out to the OKC
Jared
Thunder
McCain.
for coming back from that 15 and no run. But like it was a bit boring slide, so it is what it is. It felt like watching a series and asking why did you extend to more seasons. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is a series that we all thought it's going to be great. But since game 1 was so good, it led to a pour or a downfall of injuries or a rainfall of injuries. J Dub got injured again with his hamstring. Uh, Dylan Harper is injured.
Adductor.
The
Adductor.
the Aaron Fox is injured. Um, I know Dylan Harper returned, but he's still hurt. AJ Mitchell is confirmed out for Game 4 because of injury, and Luke Cornett is
Yeah,
playing injured. So I just hope and pray for that
base.
these players will return great and will return back because we don't like this series to be determined by injuries. We don't want that. So hoping that they could recover fast, they could play back fast, and they could play good before like games 5, 6, and 7 if it reaches game 7. But yeah, I just hope and pray that these players will be healthy so that we could have a great series and say great games because that's what we want. And yeah, Mon, what do you think about this series so far?
Yeah. Game one is games two and three. Thunder. The Thunder were just showed who they are. And if it wasn't for that Wemby logo 3-pointer, they
Yeah,
it would be 3-0 now.
that was crazy shot, bro.
And yeah, but anyway, games two and three, just Thunder depth took advantage. Jared McCain, Alex Caruso were so good in games two and three. Even game one, Alex Caruso had 38 3-pointers, turned into prime Steph Curry. Like, That's what most people are saying. Just probably turn into prime Steph Curry,
Yeah.
and just they're just leaving home. I think the reason why he's having that many shots is because they're just leaving him open, and he's just taking whatever the defense gives, and that's the reason why he took 11 3 pointers. He would not do that.
No, he
That's
won't.
not something that he's never gonna do that. He usually doesn't do that. But the problem, it's just the defense is just leaving him open, and he's just taking the shots.
True.
So, and the Spurs are just letting him do that, and to make somebody else beat you. Not Shea, not J Dub, not Chet Holmgren. Let Alex Caruso beat you.
That's their
And
plan. Let
yeah,
anyone
but
beat you.
yeah, that's the reason why Caruso has had 30 points in game one,
Yeah.
and games two and three also showed up. And I remember back in in when he was in the Lakers, he was not a good shooter. He although he would take the shots if they're open.
Nah.
So that's who he was in the Lakers. Even last year I noticed he has improved his shooting. He is
Facts.
a much better shooter now compared to when he was in the Lakers. And yeah, just shout out to Alex Caruso because the work ethic just shows in now because he's he has become a good shooter now and he just improved ever since he was in the Lakers. And for Jared McCain, if Jared McCain ends up if the Thunder winning the championship and because of Jared McCain, this is because of Daryl Morey.
Ah,
They got
bro.
nothing in return aside from one first round pick and three second round picks.
Yeah, I blame it
That's,
both on Daryl Morey and Nick Nurse because, like, as a semi Sixer fan or somewhat like that, um, there are games wherein like Jared McCain is healthy and he will get the NPs. So like, huh?
part of the reason is part of the reason is Nick Nurse because he is not playing. They're not letting him play even though he's available and he can provide. And for Daryl Morey's side, why did it have to be the Thunder?
Yeah,
Could have traded him somewhere else
yeah.
to I don't know to
Like,
uh
imagine, bro, a first runner up rookie of the year. Like, he could have been rookie of the year if he did not get injured. Then you trade him to a championship team. That's fucking crazy for nothing. For nothing. So like, bro,
yeah, I blame it on Nick Nurse and Daryl Morey for just making the best team in the league even better. Could have traded him to the Lakers or to the Warriors or some other team, but why did it have to be them? Like I know there's a team out there that has a better offer that could have had a better offer for Jared McCain,
true, true.
but they got nothing out
Uh,
of it.
as a
Just
as
first
a
just round picks.
yeah,
Huh? What's the man?
as a semi Sixer fan, I would have wanted Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain, and VJ Edgecombe that to be their starting lineup.
PG.
That's
They got
good.
PG. They have Kelly Oubre
Yes, that's good. Now you can have Ubre in the four, Embiid in the
and
five, or
PG
PG
of the bench.
PG in the four, and
Kelly Oubre of the
Ubre
bench.
off the bench, 6 man. Like, it would have been
But
great.
yeah, that was not a good. They got he got fired. Not surprisingly,
Yeah, not
Daryl
surprisingly.
Morey. Not surprised. 'Cause yeah. Well, anyway, back to the Spurs. They won game one even without the Aaron Fox because it was a close game. Dylan Harper was showed what kind of potential he had, and and, and he had that kind of numbers as a rookie is insane. Uh, Stephon Castle is good, but and bad at the same time. No, because too many turnovers.
I've said it in my recap. Right, preview. I
Yeah,
mean preview that without Darren Fox, like he will be having the ball more and is very prone to turnovers. 9 in game 1, 11 in game
11.
2, or 11 in game
Yeah,
1, 9 in game 2.
yeah. But he's good though, but good and bad at the same time.
True.
The reason why he's good, he provides production as long as he doesn't turn the ball. As long as he doesn't turn the ball over, he can score. He can make plays. But the problem is he's just prone to turnovers. And yeah, but hey, you gotta take the risks, but not take the right risks. Don't pass the ball Don't pass cross court when there's somebody in there, and don't do the stupid mistakes, the stupid, you know, backcourt, that backcourt violation.
Yeah,
But I don't know if don't do that. Don't take the right risks.
yeah, and
Turning the
yeah,
I'm sorry.
and Darren Fox. Like I think in game three, like I'm looking at the box score right now. Stephon Castle had only one turnover because Darren Fox is there. Darren Fox was a huge part, and because if he's the veteran there with the point in the guard position, so he's been able to protect the ball or keep the ball even more. And now it is what it is. Stephon Castle needs
I
help
just hope
there.
it's gonna. I just need a more competitive. Dylan Harper didn't have a good game three. He didn't even play that much because Darren Fox is back, and
He's hurt
yeah,
though.
just he's hurt. Yeah,
He's hurt.
but he's playing game four
Yeah,
because but playing hurt. But they gotta play through it. As long as there's not much risk involved because you know what happened to Tyrese Halliburton last year playing through a calf strain and
that might
a
blow,
few
bro.
years back. Huh?
That might blow.
What do you mean?
Like
And bro.
ACL or something.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
something. Yeah.
Achilles. Yeah,
Uh, or a calf strain. Or even Kevin Durant back in 2019 finals. Playing through a calf strain. It's worse. It could turn into an Achilles injury that could miss the entire year. But one thing I know about both of these injuries is that they do not regret playing. They
true,
don't regret it, but because it's high stakes. So why would you want to miss a final NBA Finals game
true, true, true.
because of an injury? But if I were them, I don't regret injury. I don't regret playing though. But yeah, he took the risk and missed the entire season. But anyway, back to this series. It's the reason why Jalen Williams, who has a hamstring injury, he's not. Is he came back from? He just re-aggravated it and got the hamstring injury, unfortunately. And oh, uh, AJ Mitchell has a calf strain. He's out for game four. And something. Shout out to Jay Will. He
Yeah,
is performing well
I didn't expect him
in
to
this
blow out the game
playoffs.
three, bro.
Yeah, Jay Will is good. Jalen Williams is good. He's playing good. That's Jay Will, not J Dub.
Yeah,
Um,
the
he's like their third, huh? So,
the advantage of the OKC is their bench. Like I trust
their
their
bench.
bench more than the San Antonio Spurs, bro.
Yeah, they were there last year, and they also have Jared McCain. And
Yeah,
Spurs bench doesn't have a lot of experience. Like only Luke Cornett, who's just a backup to Wemby.
no,
Wemby is, huh?
no, they're not good.
They're not
What
good enough. Yeah.
non-Wemby minutes destroyed. The non-Wemby minutes
Uh,
destroyed.
used to be called non-Jokic minutes. Now it's gonna have to be called non-Wemby minutes.
Yeah,
But yeah, Wemby has been playing well and good enough just to keep them in the series. But let's see how Game Four goes though, because interested to see how everyone else will perform. Um, you know, trying to think. Keldon Johnson has not performed well, although he had some good times, but not really, not good enough. Um, Julian Champagny and Devin Vassell though have
yeah, they
actually
have
it's
the
more of Devin Vassell who
defensive.
were playing. Yeah, and shooting. Devin Vassell was making timely shots. You know that overtime game one.
Yeah,
It was Devin Vassell who was making the good shots. He was taking the shots as well as Julian Champagny. So these two guys are good. For are playing good enough for them, but the team is not performing well enough as a whole to win games two or three. But the game one, yes, they did good, and interested to see how game four will play out, and hope all goes well.
yeah. I'm also interested I'm also interested to see because we've been talking this one a lot. How Shea will, perform in game four because he has been having a struggling series. I think we expected that one, but yeah, game one we all know it was a bad series for a game bad game yeah, bad game for him. Game 2, we all know he's going to make a comeback. He will drop 30. He did that in game 2. Game 3, he struggled and he was carried slight. Well, not really slight, but he was really carried by, you know, the bench. Jared McCain, Jalen Williams, Caruso. They carried Shea, but he played well as well. That good enough to help the
Yeah,
team.
good enough. Yeah,
So now I'm interested to see how he will perform in game 4 because we have not seen yet like MVP shape performance in this series and we need that one.
yeah.
Like we
Hmm.
need that one and I think it might be that one or it might be in game 5. So we will see cuz in like a couple of hours since as time of recording we'll
I said,
be having that game. And do you think Mon Wemby
come on.
is now the greatest player of all time so far here?
Of all time or of elaborate more on that
Okay,
question.
we'll not say all time yet right now, but he could possibly be.
Yeah, yeah, but not.
But right
I
now,
guess
greatest player right now.
on. Um, I would say no, just because. I mean, it's maybe my answer is gonna change as the season go as after the season after the NBA finals. But for now, I'm gonna say no, just because there's not a lot of things to prove it. I wouldn't put him over Shea. I wouldn't put him over Jokic. I wouldn't put him over Giannis at this point. Just as
I
of now, no. But maybe it'll change at the end of the season.
okay,
But
okay,
not a lot, not enough to prove that he is better than the players I just mentioned.
okay. So, cause like that was like a debate after the game 1, like Shea, like Wemby's the greatest player of all time type stuff. But yeah, we will see, we will see. And I also have this thought of like with the hype that they had with AJ Mitchell after the Lakers series, they say that he's the next Jalen Brunson. I do not see it. Do you see it?
Some flashes of it, but not really.
I do not really see it.
Regular season he was good, but with Jalen Brunson back in Dallas, Luca was out. If you remember that year, Luca was out to start that playoffs. So Jalen Brunson was just showing was became that number one option, and he scored 40 points that game two against the Utah Jazz, uh, back in 2022. Because Luca was out for games one, two, and three, and they lost game one because they not were not used to how to playing without Luca. Games two and three, it was Jalen Brunson who figured himself out and became the number one option and took advantage of it. He scored 40 points in that series in one of those games and played really good. And game four, Luca came back and they lost, but yeah, I still have fresh memories of that series. But
Mm-mm.
but yeah, that's when Jalen Brunson introduced himself and was the unofficial number two option of Luca. Because at that time we didn't know how good he can, well, how
Yeah,
much potential he had.
yeah. He was like, because like he was an
So
older rookie,
yeah,
and
he was. We didn't know the potential he had.
yeah,
He was a number. That was like a second round pick
yeah,
and was just emerging and playing good, just good enough. And really, Jalen Brunson in he's that good, but then yeah, he got the 100. He got the big offer, as we mentioned earlier. He got the big offer from New York, and just accepted it and been balling ever since, and has just been the number one option of the New York Knicks ever since he got traded. And
true,
not traded, he signed with the New York Knicks,
yeah.
and
So that's
that's
why,
when he became that's how he became the star.
yeah,
So
that's how
with
he became the
AJ
star.
Mitchell, he's not a lot of things yet, though. The reason why they're saying is he could have his a Jalen Brunson type of career path is that he has put we can see how good he can be, how good he plays at times, but maybe let him develop next year and see how consistent he can be, and
Because as of
eventually,
right now, I don't see it. Because he's always attacking the paint. Jalen Brunson has been like all around, like ever since, ever since his rookie years, ever since he was in Dallas, like he was all around. AJ Mitchell keeps on attacking the paint, so It's not like semi
He
Jalen
missed.
Brunson. Yeah,
He missed the 3-pointer, the transition 3-pointer in game one.
yeah. And
If you
he
remember that.
needs he needs jumpers, bro, to be like that type of player and that type of
Uh,
scorer. Because we all know how good he is, but he's not consistent
yeah.
in those.
Another guy, another player who has had that type of career path, and he was also in OKC, and that's James Harden,
True.
who had that type of career path. But James Harden was good for that's really one of the biggest reasons why they went to the finals back in 2012.
Yeah.
But he just when he went to Houston, he became the number one option, and the
He
rest is
become even
history.
better, bro. He became even better.
He became even better. He so if AJ Mitchell is ever gonna be that type of player, he's gonna have to be traded or I don't know, maybe not traded, but he's gonna have to go somewhere else where he is the only one. Not the only one, but he is
Number
gonna
one
have the
option.
ball, the number one option, and he's gonna have the ball most of the time in his hands.
Yeah. I
That's when we know the answer. We will know the answer for sure. Because as we talked about earlier, in the past, Jalen Brunson we thought he was overpaid,
true.
but
But nah.
yeah, but no, just became even better in New York. I remember he wasn't back in his early days in New York Knicks. He was, bago ba ba. So
Ah,
trying to figure things out, and he got great. He's the king of New York.
true.
So
Might be the greatest king
I
if
re-
they win the final. Might
yeah,
be the greatest Nick.
and hmm and with James Harden in Houston, he became. I remember his first year in Houston was just already he
Already balling.
introduced him was already balling in his first. Oh,
Yeah. Continue lang.
uh,
Aaron's
sorry,
here.
Aaron. Things
Aaron's
are jumping
here.
in. I'm gonna ask for his opinion on this. Uh, but yeah, but AJ Mitchell, I don't know if he's actually reached that level already where maybe he has the but he could be, but uh, let's see if he can actually be James Harden or a Jalen Brunson type of career. Um,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, but any questions for Aaron?
Yeah. We will go since Aaron came here late. Aaron just arrived. How are you, Ron?
I am okay. I just ran through the storm just to be in this podcast.
Nag-ulan ba?
For those who don't know, it was storming. It's storming currently outside.
Yeah.
So Onin said, "Oh, they're starting now, and I have to be here." Guys,
And
I am
okay.
here now.
Yeah.
And I wanna ask Aaron for the question of the week. Ako na.
Ikaw.
Should I ask him? Okay, so ang tanong ko kay Onin kanina is, what have you loved about the playoffs so far?
Oh, um, definitely both game ones. Both game ones from the east and from the west. Since we're already 3 games into it, what Kenny Beecham said, if this was a letterbox, for me, the East, it was a 5 out of 5 or 10 out of 10 for the first game for both conferences, and I loved it so much. Then as the games progressed, the ratings just go down and down, especially for the Cavs and Knicks.
Yeah.
It got boring third game. But for the Spurs and Thunder, I loved it. The game two, it
Uh,
had potential. Game three could have been better.
we're
Yeah,
actually
that's my
talking about the Spurs and the Thunder right now. Then Tani, we're talking about can AJ Mitchell to just for you to jump into it or what we're talking about. Can AJ Mitchell have the Jalen Brunson or James Harden type of career path?
oh. If
Yeah,
he's currently
that's what
in
we're
the
talking about now, sir.
Uh,
You're gone, sorry.
so oh yeah. So if he's in the Thunder, I don't think so because it's difficult knowing that you still have Jalen Williams, Shea, and especially that the Spurs, especially Chet Holmgren. Imagine Shea, Jalen Williams, and Chet. Those are your 1, 2, 3s. I don't think AJ Mitchell will ever find a Jalen Brunson or James Harden career here in
Somewhere
OKC.
else.
Yeah,
He has
definitely
to go
somewhere
somewhere else.
else. Definitely. So yeah, that's my take.
yeah.
Yeah.
So same
Yeah,
same.
then and how about this? How about another one? Nag-istoryahan na to ganina.
Go.
You might mention some of the players we were talking about earlier, but name this might be in a short later on, but
Short.
name random Knicks players. So he mentioned
Like of all
Because
time or like any time?
and
Any
here's the context. We were just talking about how the Knicks were have turned around their franchise, and we were talking about how Julius Randle turned around their franchise, and uh, you were just random naming random Knicks players like Kuzminskas, Emmanuel Mudiay, Ron Baker,
uh, name any
and
random Nick player from 2015 to 2026 na elite ball
random
knowledge.
like
Uh,
Alonzo Trier, Damian
wait.
Dotson.
Stop naming names, Kim. I
No,
might mention them.
uh,
you're kinsa ba to? We might as well go
yeah,
we're
go
at it.
just name
Oh,
any. Try just to name any. From
Uh,
2015 to 2026.
Carmelo Anthony was
uh,
still there 2015.
yeah, but you wanna go the unknown players that are not even in
Yeah,
the league now.
the rebuilding phase wherein it was Porzingis as number one option.
Alfred Payton, Derrick Rose. How good. Yeah.
Joakim Noah,
Okay, that's good.
Oh, that's a good one. I forgot he was there.
At least five, at least five.
Ron Baker,
Okay,
Yeah,
Ron
we
Baker.
mentioned that. Yeah,
that's two, that's two.
Derrick Rose teammate.
That
The
Taj
other day.
Gibson was
Okay,
a
Yeah,
Nick.
okay.
yeah. What am I
Please.
thinking of the six? He wears 67. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
So hard to think of Knicks player from 2015, 26.
2015 to
Yeah.
2026.
And
We might have
2026.
we might do a shorts
Yeah,
about some random team eventually.
yeah. Maybe
But we
next
can
week, whoever reaches the finals, name random Knicks player or
Holy shit, this is so difficult.
yeah, see we were talking
from
about that earlier.
like 11 years ago, like that
So
timeline.
okay.
Give up.
Mm, I give up. I can't
No.
name
Yeah, yeah, okay,
any
okay. Well, maybe
random
eventually
man.
we'll get to that.
It's
We'll get
like
to that eventually.
we'll
But
get to that as a short maybe next week. So yeah, but
yeah,
since
yeah, that's
Yeah, but since Aaron came here late, what's your thoughts on the Knicks and Cavs series?
Overall, as a series, I really thought that Knicks and Cavs was going to be a battle. Then New York just figured it out. Honestly, like game one, I thought it was going to be intense because they went overtime, and I thought it was cinema. And Jalen Brunson came back. He scored like what 10 points on his own in that run
overtime. Yeah.
overtime. Yeah. So yeah, I thought the Cavs were gonna bounce back game two, but no, they got lazy. I was so pissed off at James Harden because he would not play defense. He asked defense. Like, my God, it's like he doesn't want to
Yeah.
defense. It's
Yeah.
annoying. It annoys me. You were supposed to be my dark horse. Nobody's every old head in the NBA is rooting for you to win, not named OKC or nor Spurs. So I wanted Cavs to win at least one game in the series, so they would at least have 2-1. No, they sucked. They sucked, and they had
Yeah.
and their defense was so terrible. Brunson had a wide open layup.
Oh, that
What
was
did he say?
that was the end of the game three when the kapoy na sila bahala na.
Yeah,
Just gave up.
that's not the point. You shouldn't give up anyways. Like, why? They're not. I'm so annoyed. Why is Donovan Mitchell or Harden running the offense? Nobody could hit their threes. So annoyed by he only hit minimal threes, and I was more annoyed at Evan Mobley taking three, four for something from the field. It annoyed me.
4 of 12, 4 of
Oh,
10 ata yan.
it was 4 of 19. I last checked.
No.
It,
Sam Merrill ever since they missed that game one though couldn't make a shot.
yeah, you're supposed to be a white boy. Do it like a white boy.
Sam Merrill.
So yeah, I was so annoyed by the Cavs because Donovan Mitchell could not hit the shots. This team would suck ass. Expected Harden to play minimal defense. It's game three. You're not tired, Harden. You play more. I was so pissed off. You know who I'm applauding? Even though he sucks ass, Gabawich is a defensa, like defense. It
Kinsa
annoys
sige?
me so much. Max Truce.
Okay.
Strus. Yeah.
Yeah, so it annoys me so much that a role player has to step up on defense when you have Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, for your defensive anchors in this team. Like, annoys me
Dean
so much.
Wade couldn't. Is too slow for the guard Jalen Brunson. He's tall. He has the height,
Like,
but no.
yeah, he couldn't guard Jalen Brunson in a one-on-one situation, which annoyed me so much.
You know what? They took
For
out
those who
in
don't,
game one. No, sorry.
go on.
They took out Dean Wade in game one though to guard. Uh, to for Sam Merrill, who they just that's when they double teamed him. And they were just putting blame, pointing the finger at Kenny Atkinson for not using his timeout. I like to hold on to them, but
The cuts, bro.
Yeah,
no.
They could not guard the cuts.
yeah, they couldn't guard the cuts, and on one-on-one situation where Brunson is like yeah, like, give me the goddamn ball. That, but no, fucking bro, it annoyed me so much. It annoyed me so much. What
Yeah,
annoys me more is that they wouldn't score back. So if Brunson hit tested two, somebody else would grab the rebound, like an offensive rebound, like Bridges would hit up open three, Cat would open a wide
Stack it.
open three. Oh, yeah, I'm okay with them having to take a Brunson one-on-one. It just annoys me that they don't box out, they don't rebound. You have 7-footers in your backcourt who could not rebound. That's why Karl Anthony Towns, Bridges, or OG could get second chance points.
easily.
For those, for why am I talking so much ball knowledge on this game? I watched live, nagpost ako 100 the entire game. So yeah, notes in my head. This happened early. This early happened early this morning.
Yeah, I have not.
I just wanted to know.
I did not watch game three. Kay I woke up very late. Like I woke up at around 9:45 something, 10 almost ata. So when I woke up, I was like very pagod. So I'm like, nah, I'll not watch. But it's a good thing I didn't watch though.
Okay.
It's boring game.
And another one run. If you were here gonna say, see, and I know you have opinions on this. If Knicks go to the finals,
Nah.
well, he already knows where I'm going.
Nah. I
We're gonna
might
go back to
we
2021.
might go
How's
back
that?
2021
Okay, okay.
Nah,
because I will probably have Mikal Bridges as Finals MVP again.
roll the clip. Roll the clip. Where was
Ah,
me ranting that?
I don't know where it is. It's like 4 years ago.
Mikael Bridges,
Mikal
yeah,
Bridges
Yeah.
is
as
going back to
Finals
the finals.
MVP. So we might see. I might do that
And
prediction again soon. So yeah. What about your thoughts
anyway, back.
for the OKC and Spurs?
Yeah, that's where we are now.
I was more annoyed with first defense. They were not playing ethical hoop. I mean, they've never played ethical hoops, knowing that Shea scores with free throw. Yeah, so now that I see the way they're running Wemby, it annoys me also that Wemby is pissed. But I like how he's mature about it. Like he handles it with poise, and he just wants to get his get back. It just annoys me that the Spurs do not have a play for him. It always have a play for somebody else,
True,
not
true, true.
named Wemby. Yeah, if they want Wemby to score, it's like Wemby has to in the middle just to get the damn ball. You know what? As he flashes in the middle, grabs the ball. I see a Harden shoves. They keep their rushes it, which he goes back because I see a Hartenstein is stronger than Wemby, but Wemby's more skillful. It just really annoys me that they play unethical hoops, and the refs are not favoring those calls. Yes, they did call those calls in the third quarter, but it's still unethical hoop, and I really didn't like it. But it was still overall competitive. You know why I'm talking like this for Spurs? Because I wanted to also have the Spurs win one game that game. So I was watching the entire game. Imagine on a what,
200 root.
Saturday watching NBA 8 a.m. in the morning here in the Philippines. You what na kay pa? So yeah, especially what they did to Steph Castle twice.
Hmm.
I was like, first one, sige hard foul. Second one, kay,
Naputol ka.
Naputol ang audio kay
hey,
nag-rage na.
flagrant. Hey, I was so fucking pissed. They didn't call a flagrant two. Yeah, and they called the one, flagrant one. was not enough, by the way. It annoyed me so much that Steph Castle had to score in the most difficult way to score. Dylan Harper was not present, or he was present, but
Injured.
not
Not no.
Yeah.
100%, Yeah, so it really annoyed me. Shout out to Alex Caruso. We regret trading you. You are one of the best spark plug players I've ever seen in the playoffs. You are Steph Curry, but standing
We
in the
were talking
corner.
about
So
we were just talking about that. But yeah.
Yeah, we also talked about
yeah,
that.
Alex Caruso.
yeah,
Aaron's
We have the same thoughts. We
yeah,
have the same
we
thoughts.
have the
No,
same
we were
thoughts.
talking about Alex Caruso turning into Steph Curry.
Yeah,
yeah. So I really wish the Lakers just should have kept him. But who are we to?
decide.
Here we are now. Here we are now.
Yeah,
Caruso is
He's winning.
living, is winning.
He's winning more. He's winning more than the Lakers.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah,
He
I
beat the
hope.
Lakers in fact. Is that?
Yeah, I hope the Spurs will win tomorrow because instead of games, I give for Lego for 50 pesos. Wembenyama over 25 points. Yun lang ha, over 25 points. He scored 26 other game, so he can do that again. I hope he can. AJ Mitchell under
He's out.
14
He's out. He's out.
He's
He's
out.
points.
He's
out.
out. He's out.
He's
He's
not
out.
playing.
He's
Oh,
not playing.
okay.
Ano na lang, si
That
kinsa
might go
J
back.
Will na lang.
That might go back.
Ha?
Kay di ba kay kung magsugal kag injured player, mo balik ang kwarta.
Yeah.
Automatic.
So
Tagal man
guys,
yan na.
I just want Wemby over 26. Yun lang. I don't care who wins. I just want Wemby to score 26.
Pilay odds.
I don't, it's only small, only 1.7.
Okay. Wala ka ron. Wala si Aaron.
Nawala.
Yeah. So, he's hanging there. I'll message him.
Patient.
Because why am I blurry? Okay. Yep,
Oh,
one and a
nawala
half.
bigla.
So,
Oh, he's back.
yeah, Aaron's back. Naglag.
He's back.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Hello.
We're good.
No, you're good.
You're good, good. Good. We're good.
Yeah. So, yeah, those are Aaron's predictions for tomorrow's games. So, yeah, we hope na it will hit because yeah, we hope that it will hit so that he will have money. And we might have and we will and hopefully it can extend the series because we don't want, as what I said earlier, we don't want games to be ending so fast because since the finals are near approaching, we might get schedules wherein there'll be a game today, tomorrow no game, then there'll be another game again in the next following day, or a schedule wherein there'll be a game, then 2 day rest, and then game again. So we want more hoops. We want more hoops, especially the playoffs coming to an end. We want more hoops, and specifically great hoops, great games. We want that. We want to see that one, like game one of the conference finals. We want that one. So yeah, those are our thoughts and yeah, everything that we've seen so far, the conference finals. So before we end, since Aaron is here, Canada predictions.
Yeah. I
By the
gotta, I
time
So
this is
but
gotta,
first,
posted, Canada's are over.
but first, what's your thoughts on the sprint?
then watch it, but
I didn't watch it as well.
No, am I
I know
audible?
Yes,
George
yes, go.
Russell is number one. I know
Yeah.
George Russell's.
Oh, yeah. Uh, aside from the sprint being entertaining and the qualifying being entertaining, what entertained every F1 fan right now is how Kimi cashed out the freaking sprint race. Like he was so
Yeah.
annoyed with George. He was like he's cutting me off, and Kimi was just like moaning, and then Toto's like, "Hey, shut the fuck up. We have a race. Focus on the race. We'll talk about this later." It's like a father to Kimi, fueled us F1 fans that
Like too.
there
I would
is
like to see
something
that.
here.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to watch in Drive to Survive.
Yeah. So even after the podium for the sprint race, he was still visibly annoyed. Was not annoyed, Lando Norris. He was eating it up. Hey, Lando, you were in that position last year, by the way. with Onin. So yeah, he's like unfamiliar with how to play this game. Entertained as F1 fans so much. So I watch and I am still sad that the Ferrari blew a podium. I'm like, what's new? I'm like, I'm the most. This is loyalty at its finest, and we're still depressed. I don't know what to do as an F1 Ferrari fan right now. It's so terrible. But yeah, Mercedes. Shout out to Mercedes. I think there is competition. There is competition. Is there beef? I don't think so. I think Kimi was just annoyed with what happened with what George did. For me, it was ethical racing. For Kimi, he was just young. He just showed how young he was compared to the race. So that's why he was like that. And qualifying, yeah, I enjoyed qualifying as well.
I
Oh
might
yeah,
I did not I watched a bit of the sprint, so cause I watched it late, so I watched at around lap 14 ata. Di ko sure, 7, somewhere there. So when I checked the standings, was like, gag team naman eh. Kay 1, Mercedes 2, Mercedes 1, 2, McLaren 3, 4. So, I was like, tapos Red Bull 4, 5 na ko. Huh?
Red
By
Bull is
team
six.
naman.
yeah,
By
Max
exactly.
team naman
Verstappen
eh.
Notice how Ferrari is not in that standing, which
Na,
annoyed me so
fifth.
much.
He's fifth.
yeah,
Lewis
they're
Hamilton is fifth.
yeah, they were fifth. So I was like,
Yeah,
by team naman eh, by pair naman eh. Unsa man eh? Wala like
Uh,
competition niya or something. So I was like,
yeah. So this just shows that the power units of the Mercedes is so powerful. Because McLaren's power unit right now is Mercedes,
that's true. Yeah. So like,
the dominant.
yeah, that's good. So as there's like also in history na once there are new regulations, Mercedes is always on top. So Mercedes is my team. Mercedes is my team. So yeah, what's your predictions on who you think will win for the Canada GP? Aaron, ikaw una.
Okay, since this by the time this is posted, it's already over. So here's just gonna be my reaction for George Russell winning P1. So what? George Russell won? No. Or if Kimi won. Congrats, Kimi! Congrats! If Ferrari won. Yeah, so those are the reactions if those people won. But yeah, so everybody knows it's gonna be then Ando, then Kimi. So it's gonna be the same order as the qualifying, honestly. So one is George, number two is Lando, number three is Kimi, number four is Oscar, number five is Max Verstappen.
oh, over Lewis
Surprise.
Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The we are Ferrari fans. We are delusional. We have to be honest sometimes that Chris and Charles do not have the car compete
Yeah,
with the
they don't have the
with
car to compete.
the power units of the Mercedes. That's why Red Bull is shocking me. Notice how Isaac Hadjar and Max Verstappen can keep up with the McLarens, not the Mercedes, the McLarens. So yeah, those are my fives. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shout out to Max Verstappen.
Ikaw mo, prediction.
Okay. Um, one is I might have similar to Aaron. Uh, one is George Russell just because he's number one. Two is Lando Norris. Three is Kimi Antonelli. Four is Oscar Piastri. Five. Nine five good.
Oh, 5.
Five is uh, um, Lewis Hamilton.
I'll go with I'll go with George 1, 2 Kimi because I like Mercedes. 3 Lando, 4 Oscar, 5 I might go with Max. Yeah. So we will see because possibly if I still don't have if I'm still not tired, this might be released by maybe 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock this episode. So quick edits. If not, I'm
What
tired
time is the race?
tomorrow.
What time is the race?
4 a.m.
Four. Oh,
4 a.m.
4 p.m. here, so it's
4
good.
a.m.
Good enough
Yeah,
for
4
me.
p.m. there. That's fucking okay for
I
you.
can watch it.
For us, it's we need to wake up early or we will not sleep. Either way, that's it. It is what it is. So yeah, those are our predictions for the Canada GP. You might see this late, you might see this early. it's up to you. And we will be. And those are our predictions and preview thoughts. I mean, for the East Conference Finals. And one last question before we end, because this was our opening topic ni Mongab. Gatan kag off campus ron.
No, I didn't watch the off-campus
Watch it.
Netflix
Watch
show.
it. It's on Amazon Prime. But
Oo. See?
yeah,
Oh, it's
go
on
watch it.
Amazon.
I'm halfway through it. Episode I'm on episode 6, and I'm gonna continue watching
it's
after we
a
end this.
it's a girl series, so it's like college life series. It's a girl series. That's what I say. It's a girl series. It's a good series, of the best series that I've
Hockey.
watched.
It's
Yeah,
hockey.
it's
And a
hockey.
hockey. Yeah, has hockey
Yeah.
involved in it.
So yeah, it is what it is. Just watch it if you have time because it's fun. So yeah, those are our
Okay.
thoughts. Those are everything. So follow us on Facebook. We have Winning Bucket on Facebook. We have follow us on TikTok. Follow us on IG. We've been doing reels a lot. Follow us on YouTube. We will like more podcasts like this. Follow our episodes. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot more episodes and we'll be doing a lot more games as what you have seen on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. So, yeah, we'll see you all soon. I'm Onin. That's Aaron as one guy. We're burning bucket. Peace.